Breaking Gulf News. Johannesburg, deep in the Soweto badlands, between car scrap shops and evangelical churches, a diminutive teenage girl showcases her determination to become South Africa's greatest spinning star. With her engine revved to its deafening max, Stacey-Lee May climbs out of the window of her pink 325 BMW, hooks her legs on the door and hangs upside down, winning screams and cheers from the crowd. The baby-faced 19-year-old is a far cry from traditional spinners, gangsters from apartheid's racially segregated townships who stole cars to make ends meet and showed off their bounty by performing wild stunts in the streets. "When I'm about to jump out, I get this feeling this is my moment," said May, wearing her hair scraped back in a tight bun and black Converse shoes. "This is my talent. I was born to do this," she said after Saturday's show in Soweto. May is part of a new generation pushing to take spinning out of South Africa's criminal underworld and make it a legitimate sport in the new democratic era that began with Nelson Mandela's election as president in 1994. "I'd like to see spinning on the news, in the sports section," May said. "I want to take my spinning to New York and Paris to showcase the style of South Africa." Unique for its long-standing popularity, spinning in South Africa is a celebrated motorsport where hustlers and dreamers of modest means become heroes. "The more guts you have, the greater the glory. It was something started by South Africans," said Seka Spirit, a 34-year-old spinner from Soweto who describes spinning cars as insimbi, the Zulu word for steel, because they can take the heat. "It's not just a sport, it's a culture." May is proficient at spinning / sliding the car in tight circles until the tires pop / suicide slides / using a gadget to keep the car running, then hanging out the window upside down / and crazy flips / driving in a snake-like motion, then suddenly pushing the car up into second gear and doing a 360-degree spin / An average spinning set lasts just 3 minutes, ending when both the back tires burst with an explosive bang, spewing hot shards into the roaring crowd. Following the racially demarcated boundaries set by the whites-only apartheid regime, spinning events are held in hinterlands like Midway in Soweto, a neighborhood where people live in matchbox houses nestled between dusty yellow mountains of toxic gold mining scraps. But today whites are getting involved in a culture that used to be exclusively practiced in the townships. Dylan Braaf, known as Vatja Afrikaans for barrel, is a crowd favorite famous for planting one foot on the pavement and pumping it up and down while the car is spinning, making the vehicle bounce as if powered by hydraulics. On Saturday, the spinners rolled in one by one to the Soweto venue, a grassy lot with a paved rectangle the size of a basketball court ringed by a 2-meter-deep wall of tires. Spectators stand under beach umbrellas to shade themselves from the searing sun, sipping beer, smoking hookah, and bobbing their heads to the pulsing house music. There are few rules, a legacy of the sport's illicit beginnings. At just 16 years old, too young for a driving license in South Africa, Austin Kruger from Mafeking is one of spinning's breakout stars. Renowned for his audacious style, Kruger jumps out of his battered black 325 BMW while it's spinning, runs up the bonnet and jumps on the roof before scrambling back into the driver's seat and taking control of the wheel. Later, he'll hand over the car to his 12-year-old brother, who will give it an equally experienced whirl. In the push to legalize spinning, organizers have started demanding that paramedic staff attend the events and that the spinners get licenses issued by Motorsport South Africa, the country's regulatory body. "It's a license to thrill," May said, laughing. "This is a professional sport and we're not using blood money," said May's 38-year-old mother Lizzle. "People must not say we're stealing cars to spin, those days are long gone." Far from stifling spinning, regulating the sport has helped bring it into the mainstream, with young spinners like May gaining celebrity status and drawing big crowds. A ticket costs around 100 Rand / about DH25 or $7.00 / with spinners taking home anywhere from 2,000 to 10,000 Rand a night. May is one of just a handful of female spinners. "They said you can't do this, this is not for girls," she said. I said, oh really, let me show you. Once I did it, they were shocked. She has big dreams. I want to be a presenter on Top Gear, said May, referring to the popular BBC TV car show. I want to drive a Lamborghini and a Porsche. I'll drive it like I stole it.